Near Pokrovsk, a Russian soldier sprints across open ground, visibly panicked, pursued by an FPV drone from the UMFT team, Signum unit. He throws away his rifle just to gain speed, hides briefly behind a tree, then runs again. But the drone recalibrates, follows, and ends the pursuit with quiet, calculated precision. Another reminder that exhaustion offers no protection when machines don't stop to breathe. Beneath a shattered bridge near Kreminna, a Russian soldier hides in shadow thinking the structure might shield him, but high above, a fiber-optic FPV drone quietly plots a route. Its signal cuts through interference. Its camera confirms the heat signature. One correction, one descent, one neutralized threat. Fiber-optic FPVs bypass jamming with direct wired control, ideal for precision strikes in cluttered, low-signal zones. Inside a shallow trench, a Russian soldier flinched as a small device landed beside him. Startled, he reached for a grenade, planning to strike back, but it slipped from his hand. In modern warfare, even a split-second reaction can decide the line between control and collapse. Amid the ruins near Andria, reconnaissance from Ukraine's 423 14th Drone Assault Brigade tracked a Russian group moving with fuel bottles in hand. For minutes, the FPV pilot observed, letting the pressure build as they searched for cover. Finally, the soldiers slipped toward a collapsed building, unaware the eye above had never left. They chose the wrong shelter, exposed on all sides, and the drone adjusted its path straight toward them. Precision and patience combined, leaving no escape. A clear lesson, that observation. Timing and persistence make drones more decisive than speed alone. Near the tree line outside Lyman, a Russian soldier steadies his aim, likely tracking a distant UAV. Moments later, a Ukrainian FPV drone drops a device nearby. It misses, but it's not done. A second drop follows, this time precise. The drone doesn't rush. It finishes what it started. In drone warfare, the first strike isn't always meant to hit. Sometimes, it's meant to measure. A Russian soldier rushed out from a civilian house, startled as an FPV drone closed in on his position. Another scene showing how awareness and technology decide survival long before the trigger is ever pressed. A Russian soldier played with his horse, unaware an FPV drone was closing in. Calm turned to precision within seconds. Andria direction. A lone Russian soldier moves across the open ground, unaware that his every step is being tracked from above. Reconnaissance marks his path, and soon an FPV drone is dispatched. He notices the approach, raises his weapon, and fires wildly. The small target is too fast, too agile. The first strike misses. The drone loops back, and he shoots again, still without effect. The operator lowers altitude, lines up the frame, and commits with precision. The end is decisive, leaving no opportunity to try again. Another clear reminder that FPV drones combine patience and accuracy, turning open terrain into a place where cover no longer exists. In the abandoned fields near Lyman, a Russian soldier hides inside a crude tunnel, thinking the earth above will shield him. A Ukrainian reconnaissance drone circles quietly, marking every movement until an FPV approaches the entrance. Realizing he's exposed, the soldier bolts deeper into the tunnel, searching for an escape. But the operator anticipates the move, guiding the drone swiftly toward the opposite exit. Within moments, the soldier emerges, breathless and uncovered, and the FPV reacts with precision. The outcome underscores how flexible and reactive Ukraine's drone brigades have become, turning terrain that once offered safety into a trap instead. In the outskirts near Lyman, a Russian soldier has been shadowed for hours by Ukrainian reconnaissance. His pace is slow, his rifle still slung across his shoulder. Eventually fatigue takes over, and he stops beneath a tree, removing his helmet and pack to rest. He does not realize the drone above is patient, circling, recording every move. Minutes later, the FPV makes its descent. The soldier barely kneels before understanding there is no escape. He stands motionless, resigned to his fate. The strike is clean, deliberate, and the position is neutralized. This sequence shows how persistence and timing allow a single drone operator to control the pace of battle. In the Zaporizhia direction, reconnaissance drones from Ukraine's 210th Assault Division reveal a Russian diversion group moving through a hidden tunnel. Seconds later, FPV units are dispatched one after another, striking the entry points until the structure collapses. The enemy breakthrough attempt ends underground, stopped by persistence from above. A reminder that layered FPV strikes conceal infiltration routes and deny covert enemy movement with precision. In a rural sector near the front, a Russian soldier slips into an abandoned civilian home, unaware that a Ukrainian drone is watching. He exits moments later with stolen food in hand, then disappears into a hidden shelter. The first FPV strike comes quickly damaging, but not enough, dazed and unsure. He crawls toward a nearby tree. Minutes pass, a second drone finds him and attacks again. He survives, but doesn't move. The air is silent. Then the third drone comes in low, this time. The silence doesn't last. Drone persistence is no longer just a tactic, it's a pattern of pressure, built to exhaust the will to hide. Near Kupiansk, a Russian soldier tried crossing a river alone. Midway through, an FPV drone locked on. Escape was no longer possible. Near Pokrovsk, a Ukrainian drone observed two soldiers clearing trenches along the front. Suddenly, one noticed movement below and approached to investigate. From the darkness, a Russian soldier threw a grenade outward, forcing the Ukrainian to take cover just in time. Moments later, two precise counter grenades landed near the entrance, ending the standoff, a display of composure, reaction speed, and tactical awareness under extreme pressure. Near the southern edge of Crimea, a Russian soldier sprints past an incoming FPV drone believing he's escaped. But seconds later, the drone loops back with surgical precision and makes contact, not far off. A second UAV identifies a trio moving in formation. The pattern is clear. The strike is swift. All targets are neutralized. FPVs now pair aerial memory with autonomous redirection, allowing multiple drones to engage scattered infantry in real time. Over Pokrovsk, Ukrainian air defense operators from the 29th Missile Regiment tracked two Russian Merlin reconnaissance drones. Each aircraft could fly 10 hours, climb to 5 kilometers, and carried a price tag near $300,000. In a single engagement, $600,000 of Russian equipment was neutralized by precision fire. A reminder that cost and endurance mean little when detection and interception are executed with discipline and speed. On a narrow road toward Zaporizhia, an FPV drone from Ukraine's SF Kryla Omega waits in ambush. A Russian ATV races forward, its riders unaware. The drone dives suddenly, forcing the soldiers to abandon their vehicle in panic and scatter into the fields. The ambush is precise, and the vehicle is left disabled. In the Zaporizhia direction, an FPV drone closed in on a Russian soldier frozen in panic. He tossed his rifle toward the sky, hoping to stop the machine. Nearby, another soldier crawled across the field and threw a brick in desperation. Neither attempt worked. The drone's presence alone showed how technology dominates when fear replaces tactics, a reminder that against persistent drones, improvised defenses collapse, leaving technology and patience to decide outcomes. In a village near Verbov, a group of Russian soldiers gathered to record a propaganda message calling for support and control of the area. Their broadcast didn't last long. FPV drones soon located the group, identifying one soldier hiding inside a ruined house. The strike was precise, and the position went silent. Moments later, 2 Ukrainian soldiers raised their flags above the shattered village. Another clear reminder that in modern warfare, visibility itself can become a fatal exposure. A Russian soldier raced across open ground on his motorcycle, chased closely by an FPV drone, a clear example of how modern drones erase the distance between movement and interception. In Zaporizhzhia Oblast, a Russian BM-21 Grad opened fire from a concealed position. Within moments, Ukrainian Nemesis drone operators locked on. The Grad tried to maneuver away, weaving through the terrain, but the first strike blocked its escape. The second hit ended the engagement completely. A textbook example of persistence, coordination, and drone precision dominating mobile artillery warfare. Near Kurakov, a camouflaged T-72 main battle tank, its turret masked by netting and reactive armor panels, crouched under a line of trees. An FPV drone hit. Smoke rose. A second drone found the turret ring and struck decisively. Layered FPV attacks overcome static defenses and negate concealment. Above Vovchansk, a Ukrainian Su-27 locks in coordinates. Moments later, a GBU-62 glides from altitude targeting a fortified building below. The impact is clean, calculated, final.